Big story, of course, is the rain, and boy, do we need it. Meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from downtown Portland on this Monday morning. This was the radar a couple hours ago. You see a screenshot here, and again, a reminder when you look at radar imagery, depending on the site that you're going to. The color coding can be different, but generally most radars in this area show light rain as the lighter green color. As the green gets darker, it's heavier. The yellows are almost always moderate to heavy rain. And when you start getting oranges and reds, you think maybe I have some hail, and there's elevated chance that there could be some thunder or lightning. And there is a storm chance in the forecast today, which I'll get more into in a moment. And up to the top right of this graphic, that's Willamette Pass. A little bit of snow roadside at 5,000 feet this morning. Timberline also had an early morning dusting. We talked about the snow levels being down potentially near to above 4,000 feet this morning. That has happened. And one of the headlines, well, two headlines overall. Number one, every 24-hour period this week right now at least has a rain chance. I don't see a guaranteed, boom, that's a dry day, no rain chance, okay? And number two, if we go all the way through the week without hitting 70, which looks like we may, this would be the first stretch without hitting 70 over 5, 6, 7 days that we have done since the first week of April, which highlights kind of how warm we've been. So this is a cooler, weather pattern setting up for this week. I mean, we're not talking about the biggest soaking rain totals we've ever seen, but at this point, as you know, any rain is good. All of this brought to you by the Momentous Wealth podcast. Listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify for a variety of investment topics meant to educate you. Brought to you by a local investment firm, Momentous Wealth Management. They can guide you for all of your savings goals, located, licensed, I should say, in Oregon and in Washington. Okay, let's show you what's going on this Monday morning. Here's the Oregon Garden Resort camera out in Silverton, and you can see looking out some ominous skies, definitely some showers out there. Looks like it could be kind of stormy, and a reminder to keep an eye out for stormy skies on this Monday with that ongoing potential of some thunder or lightning. Here is coming up on 5 minutes before 10 o'clock this morning. Here's the radar. I mean, overall, it's not like, wow, everybody's getting rain. And notice on these two radar depictions, much more rain in Oregon than Washington. And that will be the case today. There's a shower threat in Tacoma. There's a shower threat in Seattle, but much more rain in Oregon than Washington because the low driving all of this is setting down to our south. Here's the upper flow pattern with the contouring at 18,000 feet. Here's the upper level low over Oregon. So again, more action in Oregon, less in Washington. And where you see, let's go play one more time. Follow my cursor. Here's the cold upper level trough. The reason that we've had some snow down to about 5,000 feet sticking over the Cascades today. Right now, no lightning. We had some lightning strikes yesterday on Mother's Day across eastern Oregon, and also there were a few strikes up in western Washington, but right now, nothing in our region being depicted. And I thought this was cool. Here's the water vapor imagery loop. It's going to play. Oh, play. All right, well, it's barely playing. But right here, this was better defined earlier, but this is the upper level low, right on that Oregon-California state border. Here's the visible satellite picture. And see where you've got kind of the knuckling or the definition right in here? Boy, that's convective cloudiness building up, with that threat being much better, again, east of the Cascades than here on the west side for some scattered storm activity today. Here is what the rapid refresh model is showing. This is only going to take us out through today, I think, into tonight, but it's got really good definition. And this is 7 o'clock this morning. Let me play this. 6 Zulu would be 11 o'clock this morning. Here's 11 o'clock this morning. You see the yellow and the reds? Those are scattered heavy showers. Again, maybe some hail, maybe some thunder, pardon me, scattered all the way up near Olympia, but not quite that far north. Certainly scattered in central Oregon, and certainly scattered out over the Blues in eastern Oregon and down into northern California. Again, much more action in Oregon than Washington. Let me play this. Now, this is interesting. Let me back this up. This is 9/6. This will be 2 this afternoon. This shows quite a bit of rain in the North Valley, McMinnville, Hillsboro, up into the Portland area. There's some rain up in the Olympics. Again, scattered out east across much of Oregon, heavy downpours. We'll see how active this scattered / potential stormy day is. This is later this afternoon. Here's this evening. Now, as we go into the evening hours, things really quiet here on the west side of our state. Lingering showers and maybe some storms out across eastern Oregon. Here is getting into, well, this is really overnight tonight. Showers continuing to decrease overall. So how much rain are we talking about? Let me just switch to the precipitation total map. Take a second to load. Here we go. Let me back it up. All right, precipitation totals. Back up. Oh, it's just going to give me a total through late. Well, shoot. This isn't working as well as I thought it would work. It's kind of frozen. So this is giving us totals through early evening, late afternoon. A quarter of an inch of rain if you get hit in the downpour, to maybe just a couple 100ths of an inch of rain if you're kind of on the outer periphery. Okay, that didn't work out so well. But I do believe if you get hit with a heavy downpour too, you're going to pick up a quarter of an inch today, maybe a half of an inch. If you somehow are in a spot where you just never really get bullseyed by the heavier showers, you're probably doing well to get 2, 3, 100ths of an inch of total rainfall. We are in the convective outlook from the National Weather Service. Notice the shaded areas here. This is all of Oregon except the immediate coast and much of Washington. Now going into tomorrow, let's go day 2. Here's tomorrow. The convective outlook shifts all the way to extreme eastern Oregon and Washington, and mainly over to Idaho and down into Nevada. So again, that just tells you that cumulus clouds are expected to fire, and there's a reasonable chance for some thunder and lightning in the area, maybe some hail, which is what we've been talking about. Here's the timberline. I want to show you the temperatures. With some snow earlier today, timberline 32 right now, Meadows 39. That's Ski Bowl at 5,000 feet, 35 degrees. There's Government Camp at 39, just wet. There's that camera I showed you, Willamette. Santiam also had some snow earlier, but that's melted. They're at 35 degrees. But you get the idea. If you're going up in the Cascades, numerous showers expected, maybe a snow mix, and certainly cool on this Monday, not anticipating any travel issues. Okay, here's the flow pattern. This is the European AI model. This is the cold upper level low. This is today. We're doing well to hit 60 degrees. Mother's Day only hit 62, by the way. Let me play this into Tuesday. So tomorrow, the cold trough moves off. It's reasonable to assume that we're going to get some breaks with a few scattered showers, but overall, tomorrow looks pretty quiet. And then we go into Wednesday, tracking the system that's up here to our north. Again, it's a day that maybe we're mainly dry, but there's a shower threat. And then Thursday, this is tougher to see. This is Thursday morning. See that right in here where the contours kind of bend? This is a warm push. And the modeling is showing we get a decent push of some thicker moisture coming in during the day Thursday with developing rain at some point Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. The trailing cold front is right here on Friday, so that could be some decent rain, especially Thursday night into the day on Friday. And then Saturday, we're in the cold instability trough. That's scattered showers. Could be a cool, fairly wet day, doing well to be up into the low 60s. And then right now, Sunday, do we go completely dry or do we have a lingering shower as some ridging starts to move in? And there is Monday of next week. That's the next day that could potentially hit 70. Looks like we have a good chance of being dry. And then we'll see, this is Tuesday of next week. This low is well back. So right now you would assume that's probably dry weather on Monday and Tuesday to start next week. And then here's some warmer weather trying to move up into California, Nevada, and potentially up into Oregon. That is Wednesday, Thursday, a week from this Wednesday, Thursday of the following week. I do want to back this up because part of the story, now I think about it, well, this doesn't really show it well, but there's been a lot of hot weather in Nebraska, the Dakotas, up into Minnesota, where they were talking record high temperatures. And you see that big ridging. It's an interesting flow pattern. I backed it up to today because you've got a cold low over Louisiana. You've got a colder low over our area. Then you got this hot weather that's kind of going over the Great Lakes area. Anyway, kind of interesting weather pattern. Okay, so getting back to our projection of what to expect. Today, very active shower day. Pretty quiet tomorrow. Pretty quiet Wednesday. Rain picks up Thursday, Friday. This is the simulated satellite picture looking forward, okay? Kind of a future satellite picture. And if I play it into, this is this afternoon, you see some clouds. That's our scattered shower pattern. Then we go into Monday. It's pretty quiet overall. We go into Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday's pretty quiet overall. Wednesday's pretty quiet overall. Here's the system coming in. See the thickening clouds right here? This is that system bringing us developing rain on Thursday. This is Thursday afternoon. The trailing front gives us showers on Friday. There's another little push of moisture coming in Friday afternoon with showers likely on Saturday. And does this play into Sunday? Yeah, here's Sunday morning. See, this is a warm flow pattern. Does it push clouds into us on Sunday? Tough to tell this far out, but that's definitely a push back here of warmer air that's coming in. Okay, so let's go around the horn real quick. Today, we've got showers most areas. There's Medford, 60 degrees, and then all dry after that, but no warmer than mid 70s we go into on Thursday and Friday. So again, that's one of the headlines this week. A lot cooler than what we have become accustomed to, right? Here's Pendleton, showers today, shower chance tomorrow, dry Wednesday, Thursday, another shower chance Friday, Saturday. Again, even out east, temperatures generally shy of 70. How about that? You go up to Seattle, not nearly as much rain today as we're going to see down in Oregon. And then all dry Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Shower chances come to life on Friday and Saturday. Shower chances, watch this forecast because that rain could develop on Thursday. But again, not much above 60 on any of these given days. Central Oregon, showers today, thunderstorm chance, showers tomorrow, maybe still a storm chance. And then all dry on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, again, shy of 70 degrees for your planning purposes. Here's our state capital in Oregon, 60, 64. Slight shower chance tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, dry Thursday. Shower chances continue on Thursday, Friday. The modeling disagrees. Some modeling brings in rain Thursday afternoon. Other modeling holds it off until Friday. So that's one thing we're seeing here. Okay. Eugene's going to show the same thing. It actually didn't show rain until we get into Saturday. So we'll see. There's North Bend. Yeah, temperatures mainly in the 50s throughout the period. And here's my Portland 7-day forecast, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros for Portland. Heavy showers today, that chance of some downpours, hail, thunder scattered about. 62 would equal Mother's Day's high. Pretty quiet tomorrow and Wednesday with a shower threat. If anything, well, I don't know. I want to say the shower threat's better tomorrow than Wednesday, but maybe not. Really, both days mainly dry, mid 60s. And then I like the model that shows PM rain developing on Thursday. But again, some of the data holds that off until Friday. But once that starts, absolutely showers into Saturday and a Sunday that shows potential to be dry, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. No 70s showing up. All right. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Hope you had a good weekend, a good Mother's Day. Wishing you a nice Monday. And if you're like me, you want some downpours at your place. I hope I get my fair share. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out. You'll be notified when I post. I'll talk to you soon.